So life got away from me, and I did not guide you through your tarot reading for the full moon in Aquarius yesterday. I was actually reminded by Jennifer Love Hewitt that yesterday was a full moon, and now we're here a day late. And if you would like to do a full moon tarot reading spread with me, pull out your own cards. You're more than welcome to pause this video and go get your deck, and let's do it. Okay, so now that you have your deck, let's do a breathing exercise so that we can close out kind of what's going on out there and focus on the energies of the full moon that we can take into the next 2 weeks. Let's breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, so now it's time to shuffle your deck. And remember, you don't have to shuffle it how I do. I shuffle 9 times, but you can shuffle however many times you want. You can do the rainbow effect, you can do the card shuffle, you can do poker style, you can toss them up and play 50 or 78 card pickup. You can toss them around on your desk and just kind of move them around and do like a puzzle. However you want to do it. You can do overhand, hand over hand. However you want to do it. It's your practice. They are your cards, and you are allowed to shuffle cards however you want to. Something that you need to know about the spread that is actually in the description box is that there are only 6 cards. I actually pull a 7th card that will be in the spread. It's the card that's at the bottom of the deck. So that's the one that I always kind of add for my own knowledge and recollection. So with that being said, let's pull our cards and see what we get. Where am I at right now? Oh, this resonates so hard right now. I'm working really hard. I work in retail, and I am posting 3 to 4 videos a day, and I am not seeing the ROI, the return on investment of what I am doing, and I'm wearing out my body. My body and my intuition are exhausted, and to me, the 3 of Wands is sort of seeing a return on your investment, seeing things kind of coming to fruition, what are next steps, and I'm getting a little discouraged, if I'm being honest. I'm trying to, at this point, based on what the new moon that I had 2 weeks ago, I'm trying to get my nervous system to feel safe around me and to let me be seen. So if you want to repost this or repost any of my videos just to help my nervous system help me be seen, I would be forever grateful. But that's ultimately where I think I'm sort of at right now, and I'm getting a little discouraged. What is influencing me is the Queen of Wands. Now, she likes a lot of attention on her, and she's very fiery. I think this is more of the person that I want to be. I'm a very quiet person. My practice is very quiet, very not loud. It's very grounded. So I think what's influencing me is I'm trying to figure out how to bring more fire into my practice. Right now I just kind of feel like I am a small fish in a very big pond, and an oversaturated pond. And I'm not saying that I want millions and millions of followers, but I think what's influencing me is that I do want a little bit more attention on me, and that's why I'm getting a little discouraged with where I'm at in my practice and my career right now. What have I created since the last new moon? Well, the Tower reversed. The Tower is about ultimate destruction, burning it all down, starting over. I do think that this has a lot to do with what I've been going through in the last 2 weeks to a month. I found out what my core wound was and why I've reacted to certain situations differently, or how it has affected me reacting to different situations in my life. So I think I'm trying to, with a reverse card, we've got blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. And I just kind of feel like I am stuck. Not even stuck. I just kind of feel like I'm imploding from the inside. And I don't exactly know how to explain that. So I'm hoping that I come out on the other side a better person. But I'm not necessarily in a dark space. I'm just in a very unstable space right now, which is very interesting to admit on the internet. Another thing to focus on with the tower is that it is associated with the planet Mars. So I might want to look at the astrological signs of what Mars is doing over the next 2 weeks to see how that's interfering, or the messages that Mars wants to tell me with this tarot reading. The tower is also associated with the element of fire, and that's going to make a interesting correlation here in a minute. It is no longer serving me. Interesting. I've been looking for someone to help me. I've been looking for help. And the Two of Cups is usually a meeting of two people, a new project, a new partner, a new business partner, a new relationship. No longer serving me. I wonder if this isn't necessarily an outside person. I wonder if this is actually me and my inner child. No, this can't be right because it's no longer serving me. So like someone from outside, I wonder if I need to focus a little bit more on myself. That's rather interesting, actually. I'm not even sure how to necessarily interpret that the entire way. How can I let go and release this energy? Interesting. I want to release this? How can I let go and release this energy? Temperance is about knowing when to stop, knowing how far you can indulge in something before it becomes a problem. Balance, equilibrium. And it's reversed. We've got blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. I am definitely going to have to reflect on this because I am not sure what that one's referring to. Temperance is also associated with Jupiter, Sagittarius, and the element of fire. So that's my creative aspirations. It's my endeavors that I want to do. Yeah, and might be some blockages there. What can I learn during this cycle? Again, we had the Page of Swords in the new moon last time. So obviously I need to still focus on my thoughts, my inner thoughts, my page thoughts, focus on being clear with my messaging, learn more about how to speak to my audience more, pass messages back and forth, and also maybe even listen more. Listen to what my audience is telling me and what they want from me. So because the page is coming up, obviously I still have some work to do, since that's come up twice. The card at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, which is usually about keeping your resources close to you because you're scared to spend them in fear of losing them. And I kind of feel that a little bit right now. Money's a little tight. Hours have been cut at work. And I'm not as stable as I would like to be. So I need to practice. As much as I want to keep my resources close to me, the tarot's telling me to not be as worried and not necessarily, I don't want to say necessarily loosen my purse straps, but maybe it's telling me to actually loosen my purse straps. And that's something I'm really going to need to focus and ponder about over the next 2 weeks. So those are the cards that I got for the full moon today. Let me know what you got in the comments. Let's do a breathing exercise so that we can kind of close out this moment and then go out and see what we can use from this over the next 2 weeks. So let's breathe in. And breathe out. See you in 2 weeks for a reflection video. But I do daily readings as well. Don't forget about those.